Alright guys, welcome back to the second episode of the Minecraft Survival Series. And today, the video's focus is going to be on building a house. I've actually spent probably more time than I should trying to come up with a design that was both look good and was resource efficient, for starting out at least. I mean, later on I'll probably have just materials and not even worry about it, but for the time being, I would like to make something sufficient. So, we'll see how it goes. I had actually made some examples in a creative world just to see what I liked. And, excuse me. There was one in particular I really liked, and it ended up looking pretty good, but the thing was, it, for the sake of me, it took up so many resources that, I mean, obviously in creative, it didn't matter. But translating it into survival friendly was an issue. Even now, I think I'm gonna have a problem with it. But let's just see. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. What I do want to have is, I want to have a lookout tower. So I kind of want to take that element from it and keep it, because it's actually really cool, and I think a lookout tower would be nice. If not for aesthetics reasons alone, I mean, I can obviously use that to look out for mobs and until I build a fence. A fence or maybe a wall. Make the creepers pay for it. Dark oak actually looks really good. That and spruce are probably my favorite wood types in this game. I'm gonna have to upgrade my tools eventually. Pretty soon, actually. Obviously, the most exciting part of your day, watching me chop down trees. I really do like the world. I mean, it's not something I can say often, to be entirely honest. And as in, it's actually been quite a while since I recorded the last video, almost a month now. And I actually still remember this. I've been thinking, like I said, I've been thinking about just how to do things. I haven't touched the world yet, or since the last episode. I have a strict personal rule to not be in the world without filming. So the only times I'm actually in the world is you guys want to see it. For better or worse. I mean, if something takes a long time, I'll probably edit it out. And I don't see anything like that happening. I mean, even this stuff, I think I want to film. If it becomes too tedious, like, I don't want to have an entire episode focused on just chopping down trees. So, for the most part, it'll be more building than anything. I don't believe I have that much cobblestone. So, getting some of this would actually be preferable. I think if I can find, I believe I need 6 iron to make a iron pickaxe and axe together. Because those are going to be the tools I use the most. So I like to get those upgraded the fastest. And I apologize ahead of time if something I say is incoherent. I've been, for the past week, or maybe 2, I've been having a weird sleep schedule. basically been staying up all night, and that'll actually lead me to something else. But yeah, I've been having a weird sleep pattern the last couple days. I don't know, just haven't been feeling well. But like I just said a few seconds ago, that leads into something else. As you guys know, I play strictly on Xbox. So, just so you guys know, if you aren't aware, everything you see and that's being recorded is on an Xbox One. And in the future, they haven't given us a date, obviously. In the future, there's going to be a new update that comes out for the dashboard I shouldn't say dashboard, the operating system. That's going to add in new streaming capabilities, and I think it's just, well, I shouldn't say capabilities. I think for the most part it's going to be the same, but it's going to add a new stream provider. If you guys haven't heard of Beam, it's a Microsoft purchased them, I think, within the last year or so, and basically their big selling point is the fact that what you see is almost in sync with what the people watching you are seeing. So there's almost no delay, and that's something that's really appealing to some people. And actually, I've actually read quite a few comments from people saying that one of the biggest turns off for watching streams is the fact that, you know, it takes a while for people to respawn. So I can throw this iron in there. What I need to do, I'm going to make a chest real fast. Because, like, this dirt doesn't need to be here. Raw chicken doesn't need to be there. Sand, I put my boat. Where's the coal? Blue orchard I got from somewhere. Wait a minute. Oh, yep, okay. Let's see, apple, pumpkin, feather. Yeah, like all this stuff can go in there. I keep the pork chop in there. So we need to start, or I need to start. I need to say, I need to stop saying we. Because for the foreseeable future, this is a solo series. I don't know. I would feel kind of weird calling it a role place. Alright, first block down. I want it to be, it's getting night. Maybe I need that dirt after all. Okay. Including this, I guess. So 1, 2, 3. I want to sleep so I don't have to build a night. I do want to build that shelter pretty quickly. Just so I can have something. Then after the house is built, I want to focus on the village. Come on. They should bounce. They should act like slime blocks. There we go. Ouch. It's already grown grass. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could, well, when I say even, absolutely mean odd. I want the lookout tower to be kind of the main thing. So I want to be a 7 by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, shut up, zombie. I think it's right. Okay. So I'm also going to be building with logs. So I can go ahead and just put that there. Ah, crap. Okay. Okay, this is where I decide whether aesthetically these sides need to be logs or what. Okay, choice made. They're gonna be logs. When I first started out playing Minecraft, I believe the first thing I played was on an A360. I built entire houses out of single materials, and it just looked atrocious. Okay. So what's gonna happen? Whatever. I want that to be a little higher. What I want to do is build across. Well, okay, build that one up. I'm trying to incorporate the style that I built at my test house in, just so it's not a total loss. And I probably shouldn't have this as my main entrance. But for now, this is going to be the start of the watchtower, but I'm going to move my bed in here just so I can have some shelter. And when I think about it, actually, I need to get some sand. I just need to see. Is there any places where I can actually get sand pretty quickly? I'm pretty sure I saw desert. I mean, like I said before, it's been almost a month since I last played, so my memory is a little foggy of things that aren't particularly in this little my branch of the woods. You know, I actually never finished telling you guys what I was talking about with the OS. So yeah, they're going to add beam functionality because they're going to make it easier to stream. Actually, it's going to be right in the guide, starting with that update. I mean, right now it's in the preview program, so if you're in that, you're obviously testing it out. And I was a part of the preview program at one point, but after I suffered a major glitch with the fact that every time I open up YouTube, it would shut my system off. I just couldn't take it because I mainly watch my YouTube videos on my Xbox just because it's a lot easier. But I just started recently getting back into Elite Dangerous, and for you guys who are out of the loop on Elite Dangerous, it's a space sim that basically everything in game is, like, I don't want to say ultra realistic, but it's pretty grounded actually. I mean, you could be a bounty hunter, you can be a trader, you can be a miner. You can do all that kind of stuff like that. And the reason I bring that up is the way I started getting back into it. I started playing it because I couldn't sleep, and it's actually a game that's I would put on music and I just fly around and do contracts and stuff like that. Recently, I just signed to a power, which is like in-game factions and whatnot, and I intend to make the trip to their homeworld. But here's the thing: the trip is far. It's far away from my current location, and for you guys don't know, you travel in real time to these places. I mean, why you can go in hyperspace and be there and travel huge distances in like 30 seconds. It's still an incredibly long journey. So what I want to do is have my first real stream be my journey to this homeworld. And I believe it's like 31 jumps away. And I think 5 jumps took me like 20 minutes. Okie dokie. So I got quite a bit of sand that I can smelt into glass, then make panes out of those. There's a sheep somewhere. Oh, hey sheepy. I can't remember if I had a problem finding sheep in this world or not. I know I might have mentioned that I was playing with some friends on another world, and I traveled to literally almost the edge of the world trying to find a sheep. I don't know what's making me cough lately. Okie dokie. What was that? Whatever it was actually kind of terrifying. Whew. This is going to be really inefficient. Well, I said I want to do everything on camera. One thing I might do is I actually might do the majority of my building off camera, just so it's, or at least gather the resources for building the house, because the building is actually one of the most fun parts. And to most people it might even be the most tedious, but I have a lot of fun building. And I want to build something that's different from my usual builds that I make in Minecraft. I mean, I play Minecraft for fun, and I play almost exclusively in survival. But I want to build a house that looks decent and functions as a decent survival shelter. So I'm going to try to think out of my usual box to get some inspiration. So I almost undoubtedly will not finish this house within the next few episodes. Well, maybe few. Probably by the 4th or 5th episode, it'll probably be done. But most likely, if I don't, I'll probably at very least get a roof on this. I'll most likely gather the resources I need to build between episodes 2 and 3. And while I'm thinking about it, I need to throw the sand in this. Get that. Stick. I want to build an axe first, because I'm definitely going to need the axe more right now. So, okay, sun's going down. What I can do, build some planks, then move my bed in. I don't know if I like that or not. I might end up using spruce wood for the flooring. Just to see how it looks. Plus, I definitely need to sleep, just because I need to set my spawn point. Funnily enough, I've actually already taken a screenshot for the second thumbnail. I think finding thumbnails for this series is going to be kind of difficult, because I might have to stay a little bit extra in the world. Like, seriously, I want to be very strict for myself with this whole do not play the world unless I'm filming it. But obviously I have to make some exceptions. Probably screenshots will be one, and then also gathering resources and stuff like that. But I'll let you guys know beforehand, before I do that, like the previous episode. or I'll state first thing if I had to spend extra time building things, because I do want to keep these to a minimum and maximum of at least around 45 minutes. Currently 20 minutes in, so it's a little under halfway. But I want to decide how many floors. This is probably going to be 3 floors. The main house is probably going to be consisting of mostly 2, with the entrance, a little entrance hall of 1, and then maybe a cellar. It depends, really, if I'm too busy willing to clear out the underbelly and the monsters that resides in my basement currently. That looks beautiful. Ow, my legs. Ow, my legs. Whew. Okie dokie. What should do? And I should eat. So, this is going to be... Keep this on me. Ground floor. Let's see. I want to build these up to... Maybe. I think so. Leave the corners alone. Okay. Whew. So those can be 3 high. Well, for now. Definitely going to gather more wood pretty soon. As in, like right now. Let's see. That's going to be a little weird. Well, I mean, when I'm finished, I won't be able to tell the difference. I can actually do that right now. Just have that be cobblestone. It doesn't look absolutely fantastic, but it'll do. Yeah, I definitely want to switch that out for spruce. So what I'm going to do is quickly chop down one of these spruce trees. I need to keep the saplings so I can replant the trees as I cut them down. I do need to be, and I will also eventually pretty this up. And I want to decide how big my yard area needs to be. Okay. First things first. Take this out and replace it. Oh yeah, it looks much better. It's gonna have tons of dirt. Okie dokie. I'm still undecided at the time of this video. We're recording this video. Of what day I want to upload these videos on. The first one isn't going to set a precedent. It's just because it was a special occasion. But I would really like to be consistent. Okay. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Yeah. Like I said, ain't much, but it'll do. And eventually, I need to spruce up the village. I believe, if I'm correct, that I can build a... Oh God, they're talking. Oh yeah, so a path. I can just build a path right here. And probably branch off and go that way or something. I want to make it real fancy, like... I want to do something that's not simple. I'm going to slap that there. Prepare. And have that almost ready to go. I want these to be even. And that one. And that one. What's going to happen here is... I've also decided about this. Is I'm going to kind of section that off. And then I'm going to have it kind of lead down to there, and then I'm going to have that sectioned off also, but I'm also have a staircase that leads out to this house and goes, one goes that way and one goes that way, or something like that. Honestly, not too sure just what the hell I'm going to be doing about that, but like I said, we'll figure it out. Bridges will be crossed when we get to them. I have my legs. And we should probably go cave diving eventually, just so we can find some bones and hopefully get us a little wolf buddy. Whoa, little baby horse. How you doing? What is that sound? I swear to God, I have this sounds turned off. Okay, apparently I didn't. Alright, so now they're turned off. I'll have to shit myself every time I turn around. I don't know. Well, I hope that's what those were. Yeah, those are absolutely terrifying. I mean, where do they come from and why do they happen? Like, I've jumped to this game more than I have to Outlast. And then, by the way, I need to go back and finish that game. I got about halfway, I think. Just finished it. But I've gotten scared from playing Minecraft more times than I was scared playing Outlast. Outlast is just frustrating. I mean, sure, yeah, there's the occasional startle scare. But for the most part, it's just tedious. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to. Do you want in here, son? Oh, all right, come on, let's go. I'm gonna lock him in here. I need to. Do that. I need to make window panes just so I can have some outside shelter. back in there. It will take too long. Mobs are going to spawn. So I'm racing against the clock here. Okie dokie. Alright, we have shelter. And we also have a horse. God, it's going to get annoying. Honestly, I didn't think this through. Making sure we are safe to exit. Just leave him there, I guess. So, put these in there. I'll just put those in there. And while that's cooking up, go back over here. Did I catch any saplings? If not, I can always stay back and get more. I think if anything, if I'm going to finish up anything off camera, I'll probably finish up the tower itself and build the rest of the house. Like I said, I really don't want to spend too much time just building or just collecting resources. I think doing both is okay, I guess. Is this oak? Or is this dark oak? I think it's just dark oak. Guess we'll find out. This iron axe is going to help us quite a bit. Ooh. Not sure what happened there, but my head just started hurting. Got real dizzy. I don't think I'll make a series out of it, but I would like to start playing Elite Dangerous on camera. But if you guys think that this is boring, that game is a whole nother level. I mean, for somebody like me, I mean, I'm stupid fascinated by space. So, it's obviously right in my alley. I can understand why other people would be bored by it. I mean, other people said it was a good game, it was, you know, fun for a time, but it's just the grind that killed them. I mean, you don't make a lot of money quickly. I mean, if you want one of the bigger ships, you're gonna have to spend a lot of time doing contracts, doing bounties, and doing stuff like that. But I guess in that way, it's also really rewarding because you can, at the end, by the end of it, you can say you earned it. I don't think we're going to be short spruce whatsoever. This pleases me. This is actually quite a diverse map, and this is only on the map itself. I want to eventually look up just how large these worlds are exactly by map size. These leaves. I'm just glad I'm not building a treehouse this time. Speaking of treehouses, I actually went back and watched one of my older videos of Minecraft, and I was actually not expecting commentary, and it was a little weird. I sounded so disinterested. So hopefully at least one of the things I could manage to do is actually at least sound positive. How big was this tree? Maybe I'm just cutting down multiple trees. It would seem, because, yeah, it is, good goodness. I just said, good goodness. I am really tired. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add the audio for this, and then I'm probably going to take a nap. I would add it, but my computer is so slow, it would say it takes me about 12 hours to render a 45-minute video. Oh, maybe it goes faster than that. I can't remember exactly. I mean, I don't really watch it. Usually I just let it run overnight and render, so I can have the video done by the next day. I think even 5-minute videos take a couple hours. I think that last Paladins video I did took like 2, maybe 3 hours to render. One thing I considered was actually making these videos back to back, but I think in doing so I would diminish my positivity. Because like I can go and think about it. I can go play other games and I'll come back to this and be refreshed and have a somewhat positive attitude against it. Some things are going to get very frustrating. I think I can get lucky finding strongholds. I can get lucky. I can get very unlucky and not find anything. And this might look like a very interesting world, but below the surface, it could really not be. So fun. And these trees are huge, so I think that's might be another reason I like them. You get down one and you have almost half a stack. I mean, in this case, I guess entirety you have a stack. I got 3 stacks so far. I might have another full one if I pick up all these pieces that are just. Not quite, but definitely good enough. That's also another thing that's really unappealing about actually building with logs. Why it can look good if done right. It just, God, it's so resource hungry. Okay. So I just plant those. Let me go check back over here, because I think you'll probably get more saplings from leaves than anything. So hopefully there's a couple more dropped over here, because cutting down one tree and getting like 5 saplings out of it is actually quite good. Now, actually, as I was watching my older videos, which, by the way, do not go past a certain date. I think 3 years 3 years behind my current point is probably the limit. You should probably stay. I started doing videos in 2012. They weren't very good, and I didn't have any commentary in 2000 until about 2013. I can't remember what my first commentary video was. I don't know what I'm doing. I think my first commentary video was a Slender video, and I did so many videos in Slender or in Slender games. For whatever reason, I just really liked the mythos. Okay, so that's ground floor, or you know what I mean. Ouch. What I need to do is just get on top. And just like that, I have cobblestone. That's great. Now, where's the horse? Oh, that's right. Mobs despawn. Unless you put a name tag on them. That's awkward. Okay, this is gonna bother me. One thing, I don't know why, just for the life of me, I can't stand having things out of order or uneven in video games when it comes to like building. There we go. So it's really going to bother me if I do something that's just off, in a sense. As for the wall I want to build, it's going to be actually a pretty decent size, and it's going to cut across this water and go back there. I want to, for the end, I mean, I should probably wrap up pretty soon because I'm about exactly 43 minutes in recording at this point. I mean, I'll probably cut out the first 30 seconds or so because I was just dilly-dallying. But I want to just look around and see. This doesn't look too bad. I could probably cut some things out like this. I think this definitely would have to be flattened out. I think all this would have to be flattened out. I want to remove that sand and get that shit out of here, and then, like I said, flatten it, wall it off, and maybe put a farm over here. I could like half it and put a farm for animals, and then grow crops and stuff like that on the other side. So we'll see how that works out. But I definitely want to get rid of those mobs down below, because I'm setting on top of the mine I'll most likely be using for the entirety of the series. Well, not entirety, for like the first several episodes. Like I said, this is going to be a gold mine. I hope, or at least I hope so. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode.